Hello friends, Namaste. As promised, here's a short Yogalates session to keep you going before we launch full online classes with Triumph Fitness. You may need 2 blocks. If you don't have any, feel free to use books. You may use bottles of water, whatever allows you to rest your hands on. You may also find yourself not needing the blocks at all, I think, but best to have them if you can. Let's begin in a comfortable seat. You might cross the legs and have one leg in front of the other, as I'm having it right now. Rest your hands comfortably on your knees, on your thighs. And just take a moment to fully arrive here and now. Keeping your eyes closed, start bringing your awareness to your breath. Simply observe it at first. See whether the breath feels deep or shallow. And then consciously lengthen and deepen the breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And then breathing out either through the mouth or through your nose, up to you. So in yoga, we traditionally inhale and exhale through the nose as we practice. In Pilates, we inhale through the nose and breathe out through the mouth often. So choose whatever works for you during the practice. I will be using the yogic breathing today. Join the palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Feel free to set an intention for the practice. Gently bow your head towards the heart. A little smile on your face. Open the eyes. Welcome. Begin in child's pose. If you have the blocks or the books, it would be a good idea to use them now. Bringing the feet together, knees slightly apart, place the blocks in front of you, about shoulders width. We're going to place the entire palm on the block. So for the first one, we're just going to rest. So you push the blocks away from you. Maybe the forehead touches the floor. As you inhale, maybe pushing the blocks a little bit farther away, maybe forehead stays on the floor. Keep spreading the fingers. And then we're going to start engaging the body a little bit more. So instead of resting, press the palms against the blocks. Feel your elbows and your armpits lifting. Now draw the belly in, activating the front core. Keep pushing the blocks away from you. Pause, breathe. Press a little bit more with the hands. Feel the arms and the belly engaging. And then let go. From here, slide the blocks closer, or if you don't have any, hands on the floor are okay as well. Blocks or hand shoulders width apart, still spreading the fingers nice and wide. Knees above the hips in a tabletop position. As we inhale, we drop into a cow's pose, dropping the belly towards the floor, tailbone reaches towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades are moving towards each other, chin reaches up. Keep the elbows straight. As you breathe out, tug the tailbone, move the pubic bone towards the ribs, belly in. Shoulder blades moving away from each other, chin to chest. And now we can go a little faster. Inhale as we arch. Exhale as we round. 2 more like this, guys. Inhale as you arch, keep the elbows straight. And then breathe out. Stay here, tuck the toes, sit on your heels, and reach the arms forward, keeping the elbows straight, still spreading the fingers. So we're going to start warming up the wrist as we're going to bear weight on our arms, and then the strength in the wrist is very important. If you've done my class, you know I'm very serious about it. Spread the fingers, fist, and then extend, and then keep going. You're going to start feeling some heat in your forearms, your hands, and your wrists. A few more here. Now shake it off. Keep the belly and the ribs in. Reach the arms overhead. So shoulder flexion here. Make sure you're not arching the back. Belly and ribs in, arms overhead. Same here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. You can keep the blocks here or not, your choice. I'm going to take the blocks to the side of the mat. Find your all fours again, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, spreading the fingers, hips above the knees. We're going to inhale to arch, so we've been here before. This time, as you breathe out, you round the back and you hover the knees just above the floor. Pause. Lower the knees. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round the back. Belly in, knees above the floor. Inhale as you arch. Exhale, belly in. Now stay here. Maybe taking the right foot off the floor. Pause. Lower the right foot, lower the knees. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round the back. Knees above the floor. Pause. Left foot comes up. Lower the left foot, lower the knees. Inhale, arch. One more time on each side here. Round the back, push. Lift the knees, right foot comes up. Lower the right foot, lower the knees. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round the back, navel towards the spine, chin to chest, shoulder blades away from each other, knees up. Left foot comes up, hold. Now lower the left foot, lower the knees. Inhale, arch. One more time, listen up. Exhale, round the back, hold. Keep the shoulders and the arms as they are. Turn the knees towards the right without changing the position with your arms. And then back to center. Legs to your left. Back to center. Now lower the knees, child's pose. You can reach the arms forward or you can bring the arms back, your choice. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then breathe out fully. Nose or mouth, your choice. We reach the arms forward. Now gaze at your hands. Spread the fingers really, really wide. Shift the weight forward, shoulders over rest. Now tag the toes, knees up, downward facing dog. You may choose to lengthen the stance as I'm doing it right now. Whichever option you take here, make sure your spine remains elongated. So if your heels don't touch the floor, that's totally okay. You may also bend the knees. Stay here. From this position, walk the hands back to your feet. Feet are hips width apart. Soften the knees. And then round the back, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up to standing. And then from here, feet hips width apart. Guide your tailbone towards the floor. Reach the arms above the head. Come up on the tippy toes. Pause. And then exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms, chin to chest. Shoulders roll forward. Knees are slightly bent. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up. Keep the knees as bent as you need to. Take a deep breath in here. Then exhale, tailbone moves down, belly in. Head and arms relax. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up to standing. When the head lands above the shoulders, reach the arms up, come up on the tippy toes, pause, and then we do it one more time. Lower the heels, lower the arms, maybe a little faster this time. And then slowly roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, come up on the tippy toes. As we breathe out, lower the heels. This time you're going to swing the arms back, lower the hips, belly, ribs in. So here we want to make sure that we don't overarch the back. So belly and ribs in. Think of the tailbone moving towards the floor diagonally. Inhale, come up on the tippy toes, reach up. And then exhale, body swing or squat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause. Now lower the chest, lower the arms, walk yourself forward into all fours. So the shape we've already been to. Stack the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Stay there. Engage the front core by pulling the belly and the ribs in. Reach your left leg back without lifting the foot yet. Now make sure your left hip faces the floor. Belly in, stay here. Bring your left leg up now. So let's make sure we don't collapse in the lower back. Then prop your right hand on the fingertips. And as we're ready, and I'm sure you are, reach your right arm forward, hold. Slowly let go, good job. Same on the other side, slide your right leg back first. Engage where you need to engage. Prop your right foot first, bring the right leg up, hold. Wait, I'm kicking something here. Prop your left hand on the fingertips, and once you're ready, reach the arm forward, hold, really pressing firmly with your right arm here. And then let go. From here, we go back to side number one. So in my case, it's the left leg, right arm. Inhale here. As you exhale, round the back, navel towards the spine, elbow towards the knee. And then inhale, lengthen. That was one. We got 5 more to go. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You can keep your foot pointed or flexed as you bring it back, your choice. I like to point here and then flex as I reach it back. Feel more length there. And that should be our last one. And let go. You can draw a few circles with your hips. And then the other direction. And then we switch sides. So all fours to begin with. Reach your right leg back. Left arm reaches forward. Inhale here, 6 times. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Knee to elbow. Lengthen 2. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Lower the hand, lower the foot, round the back, cat's pose. We've done this one before. Hover the knees, hold, knees to the right, back to center, knees to the left, back to center. Now walk the hands back to your feet, hips width apart, and then slowly vertebrae by vertebrae roll up. So feel free to stay where you are. I'm just going to move a little bit farther forward so you can see me. So from here, reach the arms up, come up on the tippy toes, and then exhale, lower the heels back to your squat. So again, we've been here before. This time, reach the arms forward, sit a little bit lower, little bit lower. Now, as we come up, we bring the right knee up towards the chest, hold. There's a tendency to lift that right hip. You can use your right hand to push the hip down, really engaging the standing leg. Let's keep the hands on the hips to start with. Now we point the toes, inhale. Exhale, as we flex the toes, we extend the leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend 2. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend 3. 4. 2 more. Last one. Right foot lands softly. Back to squat, stay here. Sit a little bit lower. Remember what we discussed earlier on, belly and ribs in, and tailbone towards the floor. As we come up, left knee comes up. So same as story here. Make sure that our left hip doesn't go up. This time we reach the arms forward. And try to gently retract the shoulder blade. So you're bringing the shoulders back. Point the toes, inhale. Exhale, flex the toes, extend the knee. Point the toes, try to keep the knee in the same spot. And then exhale, extend 2. Bend the knee. 3. 3 more to go. Last 2. Last 1. And then lower the foot back to squat. Drop the chest, walk forward, all fours. Good job. So this time, We bring the left leg up, engage the front, and then we try to prop the left hand, so left leg, left hand, prop it on the fingertips, and once you're ready, see whether you can bring the left arm up as well. Try not to twist too much towards the side. So left hip and left shoulder facing down, hold, and then we release. Good job, change over. So whichever side you've done, so in my case, it's gonna be my right leg, hand on the fingertips first, and the right arm, hold. And release, good job. Round the back, tuck the tailbone, hover the knees just above the floor, knees to the right, back to center, knees to the left, back to center. Walk the hands back towards your feet, slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up. This time reach the arms forward right away into your squat, and as we come up, right knee comes up. Back to squat, left knee, back to squat, right knee. Squat, knee comes up, 2 more like this. Squat, knee up. Next time, we're gonna add the extension we've already done. So we squat, right knee comes up, pause, flex the toes, extend the leg. Bend the knee, back to squat. Left knee. Awesome. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then back to squat, hold. Yes, you've guessed it, chest down. This time we're gonna walk all the way forward into your first high plank. So we stack the shoulders over the rest, we push the mat away, drawing the belly in, squeezing the glutes. Imagine your heels pushing back as well. Now, if this is too much for you, you may modify by dropping the knees, but we're not dropping in the lower back. So still glutes are engaged and you're pushing the mat away from you. Knees up, if you can. Take a few breaths. Then without moving the hips too much, walk the hands back to your feet. Soften the knees and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae roll all the way up. So we're gonna do the same twice more. I forgot to turn the fan and believe me, whew, I'm sweating like crazy. Let's try again. So feet hips width apart, chin to chest, roll all the way down, walk all the way forward. So find your alignment here, spreading the fingers, pushing the mat away, moving the shoulder blades away from each other as well. Crown of the head reaches towards the front, heels are reaching back. And then we walk the hands back to our feet. So now you have a choice, either repeating the same or you lean onto your right leg, you bring your left knee up slightly. So your left foot is off the floor. You roll all the way down, keep that leg elevated, walk yourself forward. Once your shoulders are stuck above the wrist, you straighten that back leg, hold. Then you walk the hands back to your right foot, soften the standing leg, roll all the way up, keep that left leg up, and only when your torso is fully extended, foot steps down. Awesome. One more time on the same side. So your left foot comes up, chin to chest, all the way forward, hold, and then all the way back. Soften the knee, all the way up to standing. So 2 on the other side. So it's the left leg, which is the leg you're standing on now. Bring your right knee slightly up, point the toes. Chin to chest, roll all the way down. Walk the hands forward, stack the shoulders over the wrists, pause. Walk the hands back. Now also see whether you can keep that leg elevated the entire time before you go to the other side. Hold. And then we walk all the way back. Soften the standing leg. And then all the way up. Good job. Finding the end of your mat, chin to chest, vertebrae by vertebrae roll all the way down. Find your high plank, stay there. From here, lower the knees, move the shoulders forward, bend the elbows and rest onto your belly. From here, option one is keeping the forehead on the floor or not, so here we go. Right leg comes up along with the left leg. If that feels okay, you may think of lifting the chest as well, but keep your head in line with the spine. And then we lower. Right leg, left arm, and let go. Left leg, right arm, let go. Few more here. Lift, feel the length, keep the belly engaged as well. So think of your belly lifting away from the mat. 4 more here. Last one. Good job. From here, slide the hands next to your lower ribs and push yourself back into a child's pose. Stay here, and I'm going to turn that fan on. So much better. And then slowly roll all the way up. Good job. From here, move the hips to one side, right or left. So you have the legs in front of you, feet and knees, hips width apart. You may choose to support yourself by holding onto the outer thighs. Some of you will be okay reaching the arms forward. So we're going to initiate that movement by a little posterior tilt in your pelvis. So you may think of your pubic bone reaching up towards the ceiling, yeah? So you find a little C curve in your lumbar spine. Now draw the belly in, stay there. Feet are on the floor, they could be flexed if that's what you need to do. Now lean a little bit lower, keep the belly in, little bit lower. Little bit lower. If you need to hold on, that's totally okay. Little bit lower. Little bit lower. Pause. Find that sweet spot. Little bit lower. Little bit lower. Little bit lower. And then all the way down. Hug the knees towards the chest. Single leg stretch. We take the chest up, so the shoulders are off the floor. Ideally, it's even the shoulder blades. As we hug the right knee towards the chest, left leg reaches out. If there is any discomfort in your lower back, decrease the range of motion. So the other leg may not be as low. Maybe here would be better if there's anything going on with your lower back, yeah? And try to bring the chest up as well. And then we switch. You can inhale, exhale, or you can go inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Shoulder blades off the floor if you can. Chin slightly tucked in. So you don't want to be here. Gaze forward. And choose the breathing pattern which works for you. So I'm going inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. A few more. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug the knees towards the chest one last time, or maybe not, and gently rock from side to side. We reach the legs up, straighten the legs as much as you can. So it may look different in your body, that's totally fine. Then we bring the chest up as well, so we're going to move into scissors. Keep your lower back on the floor, so same rule. Right leg moves towards the chest, left leg goes down. Again, any discomfort in your lower back, this leg goes a little bit higher. So we bring that leg towards the chest, chest towards the leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And we keep going. Nearly there, guys. Last 4. That was 1. 3, 2. Last 1. Now pause. So whichever leg you have up in the air, keep it there. Reach the arms forward. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees towards the chest. Now feet flat on the floor. If you have a block, you may grab a block and place the block in between the thighs. Knees and heels in line or a little bit closer if that feels too good. If it feels good for you, just make sure the feet are not too far away. Palms down. Now before you start lifting the hips, as you probably guessed where we're going with it, pay a little bit more attention to the backs of your shoulders. Can you bring that space, the back shoulder, down so the chest opens? Now squeeze the block or the book if you have one, and tag the tailbone. So again, pubic bone moving towards the sky, and then squeeze the butt, lift the hips, lift the lower back, middle back, and maybe a little higher stay. Make sure the ribs are not expanding. Pull the belly in, lower ribs and upper ribs in. Squeeze the block, stay there. If you'd like a little more, keep squeezing the block. Right leg reaches forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change over. Left leg, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Vertebrae by vertebrae roll all the way down. So it's the heart melts first, and then the lower back, tailbone touches down, and relax. You can take the block out. Now bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. You may stay still, or you may choose to move around a little bit. Arms either at the sides of your body, on your belly, or over your head, whatever works for you. Take a deep breath into your nose and breathe out fully through your mouth. Then we bring the knees together, feet apart. Just feel your sacrum on the floor. Then open up the knees, arms to the sides of the body, drop the legs towards your right. You may stay here, or right foot goes onto the left thigh. So it applies a little bit of a pressure here. So maybe some of us will feel quite an intense stretch here around the hip flexors and the quad. And bring it back to center, and we change side. Drop the legs to the left, and then the left foot goes on top of the right thigh. Bring it back to the center. Now hug the knees towards the chest. We're going to finish off with rolling like a ball, one of my favorites. So hold on to your shins, lift the tailbone. So it's core, but a little bit of momentum to begin with as well. Roll up, try not to touch the floor. Hold on to the shins, and then bring it back. Last one. Bring it back to center, find a comfortable seat. take a deep breath in, reach the arms overhead, and then exhale, a gentle fold here. So again, if you have blocks, you may place the hands on the blocks or on the floor. Make sure your hips are not lifting as you walk the arms forward. Drop the chin towards the chest. Walk the hands back. So whichever leg you have in front, change it over. Same here, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold and walk the arms forward. Walk the hands back to your legs. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp the hands together, give yourself a nice yummy stretch here. Maybe bringing the arms a little bit farther back. Now join the palms together, bring them towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, and please stay tuned for more classes. I hope you're all staying healthy, safe, and sane. Keep moving. Exercise boosts immune system and supports our mental health, which I believe are so crucial nowadays. Thank you.